The Senegalese goalkeeper Cheikh Touré was found dead in Ghana after an alleged kidnapping by fake football scouts. Let's talk about it. Okay, so the promising talent was lured into Ghana under...
Charlie, right now, Ghana's name is in the mud. Ghana's name is in the mud, and it's very sad. All because of this Senegalese young goalkeeper that has been unalived in Ghana. Right now, people, especially Nigerians, have just taken this thing upon their head. Some Nigerians, I would say, have taken this upon their head, mentioning the name of Ghana like this is something that has been happening in Ghana all the time. Charlie, what is the government doing? What is the government doing? Right now, Charlie, the whole world, though, people are talking about it. People from the French countries. Charlie, I don't want to talk plenty. Let's go into the video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Let's go watch this video. Let's come back, and I want to say something that will make you realize that, Charlie, the thing we shouldn't blame only Nigerians.
A Cameroonian has been arrested and put before the courts for allegedly kidnapping a Nigerian girl under the pretext of letting her join a football academy. The accused, as identified as Caesar Victor Richala, according to reports, is a Cameroonian who has been living in Ghana for over a decade. The 55-year-old Cameroonian is accused of taking the 17-year-old unlawfully and having sexual relations with the 17-year-old for over a year. CAF officer Ibrahim Sani broke the news on his X page, urging parents to be vigilant and not falling for schemes, claiming to offer paying academy places for the awards. He's urging all people and parents to report such cases to the police. This comes just days after a Senegalese teenager, Cheikh Touré, lost his life in Ghana after being promised to join an academy. Goalkeeper Cheikh Touré was found dead in Ghana following an encounter with individuals believed to be fraudsters in Kumasi. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. I am Maga, reporting for Ghana Web TV.
Ghana at it again. Ghana have done it again. Well, let me wear my violent beat first because this video does not call for peace. So Ghana, this goalkeeper is from Senegal. So he was tricked into what is supposed to be a trial in Ghana. From Senegal. In Ghana, he went for a trial in a football club in Ghana, and they kidnapped him and held him for ransom. Unfortunately for him, his family could not raise that ransom. In Ghana, the family could not raise that ransom to pay. In Ghana. And guess what? He was eliminated. What a tragic story. Ghana. So now they kidnap people from Senegal, come Ghana, come buy them if they cannot afford to pay the ransom. This is very bad, very terrible, and very sad. A promising young goalkeeper gone like that. Ghana.
The Senegalese goalkeeper Cheikh Touré was found dead in Ghana after an alleged kidnapping by fake football scouts. Let's talk about it. Okay, so the promising talent was lured into Ghana under the false pretense of a professional trial with a top football club. Reports indicate that upon his arrival, he was abducted by the fake football scouts, who later demanded ransom from his family, and despite some frantic efforts, his family was unable to meet these demands. The Senegalese government has confirmed an ongoing investigation in collaboration with the Ghanaian authorities. Cheikh Touré was remembered by friends and teammates as a humble, dedicated, and talented young player who had a bright future ahead of him. And his story is a reminder that athletes need protection and that fake scouts need to face justice.
The blood of Jesus. Like, to be sincere, this is sad news. I just saw this on Fabrizio Romano page right now. Like, this is very sad news. Like, very sad. Like, I'm concerned. I'm very concerned, to be sincere. This is very bad news. Like, I just like, so although I did not know the person, I did not know anything, but seeing this kind of news, someone that is trying to struggling, that is trying to do everything to become somebody in life, and this just happened to him. Oh my, this is very sad news. Like, promising Senegalese goalkeeper Chidike Touré has tragically passed away at just 18 years old. He was tracked into attending a trial at what he believed was a professional club in Ghana where he was kidnapped and held for ransom. His family were sad not be able to raise the demanded fees. Tragic news. Rest in peace. The blood of Jesus. Ìdí nìṣe sọ ní sí pé ọmọ Senegal kan ó ṣe kí ni ó lọ fún just 18 years old ọmọ Senegal bọ̀ wàrà mi tó fẹ́ lọ fún trial bó ṣe máa ń lọ fún trial ní some other country pé wà lọ fún trial ní Ghana so bẹ́ẹ̀ kidnap ẹ̀ so àwọn tán kidnap ẹ̀ wọ́n á béèrè fún ransom but our family ẹ̀ ẹni tí tó lọ trial tí náà ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbìyànjú owó tán demand fún lè rí. The only thing that gbọ́ ni pé ó ti kú so that's me that àwọn yẹn náà pa the blood of Jesus. This make me remember a lot of things but it's not yet for story. This thing come ransom and this thing called kidnap make me remember something but it's not the time for the stories. It's not the time to tell stories but I believe the story will speak itself someday but it really sound like just 18 years goalkeeper that try to make something in life to try to make something in life was kidnapped and because they did not have the money to pay they killed the guy. Rest in peace, GDK Tauri. Rest in peace. My condolences to his family and friends. We love her.
A young Senegalese footballer left home chasing his dream. He thought he was going to Morocco for a football trial, but that dream ended in tragedy. His name was Cheikh Touré. He was promised an opportunity that every young player hopes for. Instead, he was taken to Ghana where he was kidnapped. His family actually received a ransom demand. They tried to raise the money, but before they could, Sheikh was killed. The kidnappers even sent the photo of his body to his mother. How cruel is that? This is not just one story. There are many young boys across Senegal and Africa being trapped the same way by fake football agents who promise success but are actually part of human trafficking and kidnapping networks. Yes, they do exist. We cannot stay silent. We need answers. We need awareness. I'm calling all Ghanaian news outlets to talk about this. Graphic Ghana, My Joy Online, City Newsroom, Ghana Web Official, and every Ghanaian journalist who believes in justice, please amplify the story. We need justice for Cheikh Touré and we need protection for every young African boy chasing his dream. Cheikh's story should open our eyes. Let's make sure that his death is not in vain. Let's protect our youth and fight every form of human trafficking and organ trafficking.
Presently, the citizens of Senegal are blaming the country, Ghana, for the death of their rising football star, Cheikh Touré. This guy. This is what happened. So Cheikh Touré is a rising footballer. He plays as a goalkeeper in the football field. Cheikh Touré is a citizen of Senegal and lives in Senegal. So Cheikh Touré received a message and an email and a phone call indicating that he has been selected to take part in some trials which would occur in Morocco. However, he is to meet those who are to send him to the trials here in Ghana. So when they will meet in Ghana, they will have further discussions before they move to Morocco for the trials. Cheikh Touré was very excited about this particular event and then quickly traveled to Ghana to meet those who were to send him to this particular trial. Unfortunately for Cheikh Touré, those who contacted him were not real people. They were not genuine people. They were a group of armed extortionists, kidnappers. So when he arrived, they kidnapped him and quickly called the family of Cheikh Touré, this particular 18-year-old goalkeeper, a rising football star. Now, Cheikh Touré is not from a wealthy family, so when the kidnappers called the family and demanded a huge sum of ransom before they released Cheikh Touré, the family, who did not have money, began running helter-skelter to gather this particular amount so that their son can be rescued. However, they were not able to gather the money on time, And on Saturday, just this Saturday, 18th October 2025, the body of Sheikh Toure was found here in Ghana. He has been analyzed by the kidnappers because the family of Sheikh Toure could not gather the ransom. You see, those who kidnap Sheikh Toure are a very wicked people. If you see what they did to the body of Sheikh Toure, you would vomit. I can't post the pictures here because it is very sensitive. However, the country Senegal are presently blaming Ghana for what occurred. And Ghanaians are also saying that they suspect that these kidnappers or armed extortionists are probably Nigerians. The Senegalese police and the Ghanaian police are currently collaborating to make sure that the perpetrators of this particular heinous act are brought to book. So stay tuned. I'll come here and give you updates on this particular matter. May the soul of this particular rising star rest in perfect peace.
Look at this photo here. Just look at this photo, the photo of this young man. Just look at this photo here. Now, it really breaks my heart for me to say this. And it's a rest in peace for the young man. Now, this is what the story goes like. His name is Sheikh Traore. He's a Senegalese 18 years old goalkeeper struggling to grow, struggling to get chances to play at the highest level. Now, this is what happened to him. He was lured by that's okay. Now they lured him through trials. They said they were inviting him for trials, you know, the normal regular trials for footballers, aspiring footballers. Now that was in Ghana. He went to the trial only for him to it's really a sad one. Now at the end of the day, the family couldn't raise the purported money they were demanding. And that was how he was pied. That was how they pied him. They pied this young man, this young it's really a sad one. When I saw the video and I saw, because I have some of my younger ones, some of my friends, some of my cousins that are even into sports, football especially, that have been going for trials. Sometimes they go to Cameroon, Ghana, Ivory Coast, most times for football trials. You know how these things are. You know, at some point in my life when I was still growing up, I also pursued football for a little bit, and I went for trials. And I know how it is, the time, the energy, the effort you've been putting over the years, only for this to happen to this young man. All I can say is may his soul rest in peace. And whoever did this to this boy, I hope say you guys understand that this boy was only chasing a dream to better the life of his family. He didn't do anybody no wrong. He didn't do anybody anything. He was just chasing a dream to better. If his family had that kind of money you were demanding for, would he be going for trials so far away? He would have sent him to Europe for trials there at bigger clubs so that he can stand a chance to win some, or at least get a contract with some of the clubs, even if it's Division 2 or Division 3. It's really sad. This is what Africa is really getting into, and it's not good for us at all. It has been I don't even know what to say right now. Probably it's really making me a little bit sick.
What I really find weird, why is the Ghana news not reporting about the Sheikh Toure situation? It's now the evening. I'm in the kitchen right now, and obviously I said today in the morning what happened. And you see Posa, especially Posa, Ghana Posa, or even like Ghana News, they haven't said anything about it. I find it a bit weird and odd. Obviously I'm Ghanaian myself, but I find it a bit suspicious why no one is talking about this situation, really and truly.
This is honestly one of the worst stories I have ever heard. If you didn't know, this was 18-year-old Sheikh Toure. He was an upcoming and promising goalkeeper from Senegal. However, he was tricked into attending what he thought was a trial for a club in Ghana. But he was actually kidnapped and held for ransom. And unfortunately, his family was not able to collect the money they needed to pay for his ransom. And you can guess what the kidnappers did. Please pray for his family and his soul. Rest in peace, Sheikh Toure.
A Senegalese footballer was kidnapped and murdered in Ghana. He was only a teenager, just 18. His name is Sheikh Toure. Now, he was victim to groups of people who were pretending to be working for a particular team and that he was being scouted by these groups of people and he was going for a little test run. And then in that moment, can you imagine? Yeah, they kidnapped him, asked his family for a ransom. The family were not able to put up the ransom, and then the kidnappers murdered him as a result. Imagine this young footballer, this young teenager, this young African working so hard, working on his trade, has his dream literally snatched from him and his life snatched from him. When are we going to do better as African people? Now the leaders are not only just messing us up, the nations are not only messing us up, but they're also messing us up despite the youth working hard by themselves. Can you imagine? We need to start protecting our youth as black people, whether in Africa or the diaspora. You want to tell the future? You want to know the future? It's not in curves and graphs or anything like that. I promise you, the future is in the youth. That's where you see the future. You want to tell the future? Look at the youth. If you want a good future, a good Africa, a good world, you focus on the youth. Look at this nonsense. Now, this is shocking because Ghana is usually very peaceful and they're very loving people. And it's shocking, but it still shows you that the corruption's still there. And it has to be there because Ghana removed Kwame Nkrumah. So, you just know that the corruption's still there. We need to do better as Ghanaians. We need to do better as Africans.
Now, if you're a Ghanaian, pay attention very carefully. If you're a Ghanaian, pay attention very carefully. The Senegal, goalkeeper that was kidnapped, lured and kidnapped in Ghana and has been unalived in Ghana. Many Ghanaians don't really listen to the Francophone people, so they are not, don't listen to what the Senegalese are saying at this moment concerning the issue. According to the people of Senegal, Sheikh is not the only one. Sheikh Toure is not the only one that has been kidnapped in Ghana. According to them, Momo, Mbamba, Abdoulaye Thiam, Mahmoud, Otage, Amidou, and Ibrahim and Alassani. These are all young people that they believed that allegedly they've been kidnapped and they are in Ghana and they are demanding for their release, and as well for Ghana to show them how, or for Ghana to tell them how Sheikh Toure was able to be unalived in Ghana. And according to what they are saying now, they are Ghanaians in Senegal, and then they are not seeing the Ghana media talking about this. They are not seeing the Ghana politicians, the president, the Ministry of Tourism. They have not seen all of them talking about anything. They've heard the Ghana police said they are looking into it and they are waiting. But if they keep on waiting and they don't get justice for Sheikh Toure, they are scared. Some of their people might start, touching the Ghanaians in their country. And some of the Ghanaians in the Senegal as well have started giving complaints that they can't open their shops, they can't go to shops, and a lot is happening right now. And I just wish and pray justice will be served for Sheikh Toure. Myself, I'll get myself involved as well, and we see our best. Every Ghanaian, let's not joke with this case. Ghana for your ceremony and for your politics. Ye bomo de no mu hu say yakanya ho abom etu anamo aye bibiama eye omakola no ye seremo medamase. And then I'll plead with everybody.
All right, guys, for the information I gather about the Senegal guy that was unalived in Kumasi, Ghana. It really happened. It happened in Ghana. And according to the story, they said these boys, they are 3 in number. Sekou Toure, Bamba, and Momo. So they are playing football. This Sekou that they already discovered is dead, is 18 years. He's a goalkeeper. They are playing football in Senegal. And they say somebody invite them and promise them to come to Ghana. They will help them to, to have a good place. They will start making money on football. And then before you know, they decide to travel from Senegal to Ghana. Then when they reach Ghana, they kidnap them. They call their family for ransom. And the family cannot afford the money they are asking them. They buy one of them and they drop the body for Kumasi. Now, it's 2 boys still missing. They are still missing 2 boys. Some people are saying it was Ghana people who unalive them because they have contact with a Ghana football academy or on media, on social media, and from there they start talking and then they travel and this thing happen. For me, I believe there is Senegal person involved in this. I believe there is a Senegalese involved in this because these guys cannot just trust a post on media and travel to Ghana. I believe there is some Senegalese person they trust that make them have the mind to carry a bag from Senegal. They even say they travel with road and go to Ghana. Now, let's go back to the fact that traveling from Senegal to Ghana is not a problem. It's not a problem. Anybody can travel. This is just that it's sad for Ghana that this thing happened in their country because it's good. The reputation of Ghana is at stake because the way their video is going viral. Even some France media carry the video already. The reputation of Ghana is sinking. That how can somebody travel to your country and they just carry them like that? It's crazy. We are begging the government of Ghana and the government of Senegal to work together and make this thing make sense. We want to know those people who want to live this boy. Some people say they are promising them to take them to Morocco, but they traffic them to Ghana. Human trafficking is becoming something normal in Africa. We're supposed to work about it. They are trafficking women, they are trafficking men. The last time I hear one story that say they are trying to traffic some women from Cameroon to Nigeria to come and work. They are traveling some Nigerian to Mali to go and work. It's crazy, but I don't know. It's very sad. I don't know how we feel comfortable to hurt ourselves. This is not even Kasongos. It's sad, but me, I'm waiting to see who do this thing to them, because I know government of Ghana will definitely find something about this, and we want to see who do this thing to them. We are very sorry to the community of Senegal that this thing happened to them. 3 sons at the same time is crazy. I think Ghana needs to do more about their security right now, because this thing now no be joke again. No be doing to cause Ghana global. It will cause Ghana a lot. I'm sure.
Mahama, I'm saying shame on you, to you, because I don't know what kind of words must your people push you. Honorable Sampoku Jato Ablakwa, shame on you. Now you've seen what is coming. Shame on you, President Mahama. And I'm saying shame on you with no regret, because this thing happened on your regime. A Senegalese now being kidnapped and killed. When did Ghana started experiencing kidnapping, killing, total disgrace, tarnishing the image of our country? We started prompting you. These foreigners have come into our country. Take a good look to it. You have given a deaf ear, you and Honorable Ablakwa. We don't know what is going on. You have been muted and you have kept quiet upon all the noises Ghanaians are shouting, telling you something is not right, something is not right. You see where we have landed ourselves. Now Ghana is labeled as a kidnapped country because they have killed somebody in our country. They have unalived somebody in our country. A Senegalese has been unalived in our country, kidnapped. It's not a disgrace. Most of the politicians, I don't know. So you are working. Yes, you are working. Are you working for people to run out of the country, or you are working for people to have faith in the country? People are running now. People are coming from there to December. Other people are coming up. When they hear this news, about Ghana now, what do you think? Tell me, President Mahama. Honorable Okujato Ablakwa, shame on you people. Shame on you. You are total disgrace. For months, we've been calling you. These things is working. I don't know whether most of the foreigners here, they came here to sabotage the country or what. You are not open a second eye to what we are telling you. A lot is going on. They are kidnapping Legon girls into, this Uber car and others. They are unaliving Ghanaians. Taxi driver has been killed at Elibo or Aflao Road. We've been saying all these things. You've kept deaf ears to it. They unalive Ghanaian, Is it Ghana Embassy? They unalive one member. Honorable Sampoku Jato Ablakwa has said nothing. Now they have unalived Senegalese in our country. A president is quiet, vice president is quiet, foreign minister is quiet. What are you people doing? What are you people saying? Can't you see? It is written on the wall that Ghana's image is being tarnished. President Mahama, what are you doing? You think right now Ghana needs road, so you are not even giving a second look to what people who voted you to power. We are telling you, look at what is happening to us. Disgrace. When did Ghana start experiencing kidnapping? President Mahama, this is a total disgrace, and shame on you. Shame on you. You and your foreign minister. Shame on you. Shame on you. Total disgrace. No president. It did not happen in President Rawlings' time, President Akufo-Addo's time, President Atami's time. It happened on your regime. Because we kept saying that something is going wrong. Something is going wrong. Ghanaian authorities, you allow Nigerians to come and take our passport. Nigerians are tripping into our countries anyhow. We don't have any problem with that. But check them. Are they coming with the right source or the right mentality? Look at what is happening to us. Ghana is labeled as a kidnapped country because 2 Senegalese, as we speak now, has still been captured. One has been unalive in Ghana. We don't know who killed that person. We don't know who unalive that boy. And the leaders, all you know is power, 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 power. I am the president. I am just. So you are the president. And the people who voted for you, these Gen Z people, you know them. You have talked about them, President Mahama. You know them. You know the Gen Zs. And some of the pastors, the stomach direction pastors, competition pastors, fake men of God in Ghana, competing each other, pulling each other down, will not see all these things. Things are going wrong and we are quiet. No problem. It will start with the minister's daughter, minister's son, President Mahama. You have young son, you have young daughter. When they capture one, then your eyes will open. When these people start capturing your children and start manipulating things into your family, then your eyes will open. What kind of lifestyle is this? We have authorities in this country and things are going wrong. Everybody is quiet. We have talked about these things over and over and over and over and over. All the ministers quiet, NPP quiet, NDC quiet, politicians. What do you want from us? What do you people want from us? Do you want to kill all of us? What kind of president and what kind of politicians are we having? For so many months. And the national security will go and say, oh, nothing is going wrong, nothing is going wrong. Look, nothing is going wrong. National security, you have seen. You have seen. Now people are tripping into Ghana. They are using Ghanaian passport. They are marrying our ladies. Some people even come and then export our people from here. We don't know what is going on. You have kept quiet. Days now, this Senegalese young man has been unalive. And no word from the president. No word from the foreign minister. No word from the vice president. Total shameless and disgraced government. Yes, you are working. But let me ask you a question. When you finish building the road, when you finish building the factories, when you finish building what you are doing, and people have seen that Ghana is no longer peaceful as it used to be. Ghana is no longer, as people feel like, okay, you can come here and unrest enough, and then they stop coming from 30 December. They stop visiting Ghana. They say, oh, now Ghana has been labeled as a bad country. When you come here, people will kidnap you, people will capture you. What are you going to say? Are you going to eat the work? Are you going to eat the work? President Mahama, are you going to eat the good work that you are doing? Yes, you are doing good work. Are you going to eat it? Don't you know that a good name is better than riches? So you are not ready to protect the image of Ghana, but you are ready to work for Ghana. We don't know what is going on. So you are not ready to protect the image of Ghana. So we are telling you, things are going on, things are going on. The Gen Z, the people who voted you are speaking. The youth are not happy. People are talking from outside, telling you, please, still you have given a deaf ear to all these things. Look at what has landed us. We've landed ourselves in this disgraceful image labeled against us. May God forgive us. You these politicians, NDC and M people, no wonder. It's okay. Do whatever you want to do. When they start from your family, when they start capturing your family, all of us, they will unalive all of us. But when they start capturing your family, then you will know that, okay, now this time you have to set up and take a drastic measures and decisions. Shameless people.
Listen, I don't want us to blame Nigerians. I don't want us to blame Nigerians because if you watch the first video that I showed you, they said they've arrested a Cameroonian man around the age of 50 something who has also kidnapped a Nigerian 17 years old by the same tactics, taking the girl to an academy or whatever. And listen, if you watch this thing that has happened carefully, the Senegalese guy speaks French, I'm sure, because he's from a French country. He speaks French. Which Ghanaian speaks French that will be communicating with us like this guy? Definitely it will be someone who speaks French, because in Cameroon they speak French generally. It's just a small part of Cameroon that speaks English, and they speak pidgin, and their pidgin is almost like the Nigerian pidgin. So who can communicate with these guys, travel from Senegal to Ghana in French, or they speak English? Let's think about this, because this is a 52 years old or 50 something years old man that has been arrested, who is a Cameroonian in Ghana. He has lived in Ghana, they say, for over 10 years. us. So Charlie, listen, we shouldn't blame Nigerians. We shouldn't blame Nigerians. We should just wait for the investigation to be done. After everything, I'm sure they will bring out the people who actually did this. They'll bring out the people that actually did this. But as I said, this proves the demonstrations that Ghanaians went onto the street to demonstrate. And I don't know, the government, the security, I don't know what they are doing. Charlie, there are a lot of people in this country who don't have the right papers. Arrest these people, send them back. Start arresting these people, send them back. Yeah, the ECOWAS, Charlie, and then at first it was foreigners unaliving Ghanaians in Ghana. And this thing from Senegal, right now, everybody is talking about it. Just look at the number of videos that I showed you. Most of these people are not Ghanaians, are not Nigerians. They are outside, like Senegalese and other French countries. The thing is going, and it's very bad for Ghana. I don't know what they are doing. I don't know. The security agencies, yo, thank you so much for watching.